The Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed a defection suit instituted against the 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly loyal to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT), Nyesom Ezenwo Wike. The suit seeking to replace the 27 lawmakers on account of their alleged defection from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressives Party (APC) was on Friday thrown out on various grounds. Among others, Justice Peter Lifu, who delivered the judgment, held that the suit instituted by the Action's People's Party (APP) was statute barred, having not been filed within 14 days allowed by law. While the defection was said to have been carried out in December last year, the APP filed the case on July 12th, a period of 8 months after the course of action emanated. Besides, Justice Lifu said that the case was a gross abuse of court process on the ground that several suits has been alleged defection of the same 27 lawmakers had been adjudicated upon by the Federal High Court. The judge who quoted the previous judgment of the Federal High Court says the request for replacement of the lawmakers had earlier been rejected due to lack of sufficient evidence to establish the defection of the legislators. He specifically recalled the judgment of Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja delivered in July this year, where the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) was restrained from declaring the seats of the lawmakers vacant and from conducting any fresh election to replace. Justice Lifu says that since the judgment has not been set aside and not appealed against, it remains binding with force of law as far as the issue of defection is concerned for the 27 legislators. He said that it would amount to a display of judicial rascality for him to sit as an appeal court in the judgment of the same court. The judge subsequently dismissed the suit on the 3 major counts. Some of the counsels spoke on the judgment of the court.
In the movie we saw, at one scene 1, we saw somebody, we don't know who he is. Scene 2, we saw so many people, we don't know who they are. Nobody told us who they are. You heard the judge said so too. So they just dumped, like my Lene brother said, they dumped everything on the court. I think this has put an end to the political hula baloo in Rivers State. And I think it's good for all of us. So defect anywhere. That's the position.
Thank you very much.
It's because His Lordship Honorable Justice Omotosho had in January this year found and held that the House of Assembly led by Right Honorable Martin Amuwile was the authentic House of Assembly in Rivers State, and that Martin Amuwile is the authentic Speaker of the House of Assembly of Rivers State. And the court said he's bound by those judgments of his brother's judges, and he cannot at this time sit on appeal on those judgments. So that is the state of the law. So as far as we are concerned, the court has found that the matter lacks merit. And indeed, the court went further to say that the plaintiffs failed to prove and establish their case. Even the video recording that they tendered, they could not. They dumped it on the court. They could not do what they were required by law to do. So that is the situation today. As far as the law is concerned, Martin Amuwile and his group are the authentic members of the House of Assembly, and Martin Amuwile remains the Speaker by the judgments of the court.